Hello guys, welcome to Benanti TV, and we are here to talk about the jungle called Ghana. Whenever I say Ghana is a jungle, people argue with me and say I'm too mean. Because we live in a country where it's only the fittest that survives. If you are not fit enough, you become people's doormat. Why am I saying this and why am I so pissed? We are all in this country when this current administration came to tell us that they are going to scrap the tollbooth collection and then introduce e-levy. A whole lot of people brought their points, argued about it, said it wasn't a good idea because the monies we were making from the tollbooth was huge than the monies we were making from the e-levy. But they came and said they did their calculations and the money they'll be realizing from the e-levy will be a lot. So they are going to scrap the tollbooth collections. They are going to scrap the tollbooth collections and then introduce e-levy. Because they are in power and they are capable of doing whatever they want, they implemented it. And then decided to close the tollbooth. Even when the tollbooth was closed, it wasn't even the right time to close it, because the issue was poked when they were talking about the budget. Was it 2022 budget? So we didn't even get to 2022 and then they closed the tollbooth. So the whole thing was so dicey. Imagine the money they were making from the tollbooth. Just imagine Accra alone, the number of cars that goes in and out. I'll just take Accra in some road, because I've been taking that road quite a lot. The number of cars that ply on that road on a daily basis is not small. You go in, you pay, you come back, you pay. In a day, if you're a driver and you go like 6-7 times in a day, imagine the amount of road you pay. You go in maybe 6 times, comes back 6 times. Times the number of cars that goes within a day. And then you guys came and said it's not enough. So you are going to scrap it out and bring e-levy. Virtually force e-levy on us. And then you are now going back to reintroduce the tollbooth system. At least when you guys were about to introduce the e-levy, you should have kept the tollbooth running. Because you should have told us that the government needs more money. So you should have allowed the tollbooth to keep running while you introduce the e-levy. No. You came and told us that you're going to scrap it and then you bring in the e-levy. I know there was something fishy over there. You didn't close it because of the e-levy. You closed it because there was something fishy. Maybe there were some monies that went to places they are not supposed to go from the tollbooth collections. And you don't want investigations to be made to it. So you have to close it so that no one's attention will be sent over there. Now you want to bring it back. You are making plans for Parliament to approve for you to bring it back. But the most painful aspect of me is that you go to these tollbooths and the whole place is spoiled. People have destroyed it because you guys said there will no longer be tolls. And even the transport minister said that we're going to transform it into toilets or urinary pits or something of that sort. So Ghanaians went there and destroyed it, or whoever that destroyed it, I don't know. You go to the tollbooths and the place is destroyed. Even the ones that were electronic, everything is destroyed. The new one that is being built on Medina Ebri Road, that one too is destroyed. So now that you are bringing it back, you are now going to take an additional money to go and renovate the place before you start collecting, or what are you going to do? So intentionally incurring extra costs on the nation. But we go out there to plead for people to forgive us of our debts or to hold down on our debts. Yet we are bringing more cost on ourselves, unnecessary cost. So imagine almost 1 year now, the monies we would have collected from the tollbooth if it was in operation. So cars from Burkina Faso, cars from Togo, cars from other parts of the country like Nigeria, they pass on a road free of charge, pays nothing. Why are we doing this to ourselves? So just because of the interest of certain collected people, the whole nation should suffer of it. If you think I'm lying, go to the various toll booths and see. The place is not in good shape at all. If they decide to start collecting today, they can't do so because they would have to renovate the place before they can start putting it in use. But they will do this and go scot-free. No one is going to hold them responsible for incurring financial loss on the country. A country where rules really matters and laws are enforced to the latter, people should be dealt with for this. They should be dealt with for this. It will not be small money they will use to do renovation across the whole country. Even the small toll booths that are connecting region to regions, all of them are all being destroyed. They would have to start building them afresh. So why should we continue to do this to ourselves? Countries are forging ahead to make their countries great. Every day we keep on making mistakes. Intentional, I will not even say mistake. That is, they intentionally do it. I mean, why? We talked about it. Let it continue to run. If you are going to bring the e-levy, fine. But you thought you were deceiving Ghanaians. Now the e-levy is not giving you the required money you want. Now you want to come back. The toll booth premises all is in the total mess. So you go and source an additional money to come and fix it. So if your issue was money leakages over there, put in proper measures to prevent people from stealing. This country, God have mercy on us. Peace out.